So, hello everybody, and welcome to my podcast. I'm Ananya, and the theme of my podcast is how do you really see artistic? As a guest today, we have Rai Sinha. Painting initially was a hobby for her, but it has now turned into a passion. She loves to imply different styles in different mediums in painting, and that has helped in bringing versatility in her creation. And welcome aboard, and it's lovely having you on.
Thank you.
I had a couple of questions for you. And the first one was, how and when did you realize that art was really a calling, that you wanted to pursue a career in art?
I did. From childhood I was very passionate about drawing and painting. So when I was in grade 10, when I had to choose my stream, I wanted to take up art as my in my high studies, but I was discouraged by my family to take art because there is uh, I won't say that maybe these days there are, but I was discouraged, saying that there is not much scope of career. A good career if I pursue art. So then I had to leave art and take my other career options. So after that, I had to leave art after grade 10, and I really didn't. I didn't hold a pencil for 20 years after that. So it started very all of a sudden when I came to South Africa. We have a little Bengali association here who holds stage shows and cultural programs. So I had done a stage background for one of the cultural programs, which got applause from everybody. So then I started drawing the stage backgrounds very regularly, and from there, like it I got a, I mean I it just sucked me in. So, and I started to learn from various artists and do workshops of various very well-known artists here, etc. And everybody actually encouraged me so much with my work. So that's how it became a full-time thing. And I have been into art for last like 8-9 years now. And so here I am, where what I'm doing full time.
That's great. So, do you really say that you had difficulties in getting back to the field of art, like, to the field of arts, or was it the same as before?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Do you think that you had a difficult period while getting back to the process of making art and doing art, or was it the same as before?
Not really, because I when I started back after 20 years, I didn't really start it as a career. I started it for fun and joy, and because I liked it, because I liked making the backgrounds. And then gradually I started going to workshops and started learning from various well-known artists in their studios. And even then I didn't think that I'll take it up as a career. It was my hobby. And with their encouragements and various studios wanting me as their teacher, etc., it has turned into my profession. And as years go by, I enjoy the process more and more. So it has never been a difficult thing for me to come back into art. It has been a real enjoyment, and I am still enjoying. And as the years are going by, I am exploring new styles, and I discover art every day.
That's great. That's lovely to hear. So, I am aware you love painting human figures, right?
Yes.
So, what really prompted you to get into that field? Like, what really told you that you love doing that?
Well, I actually, to be honest, I liked painting everything. Initially, I didn't know what exactly I like more than more than what. So I have been drawing, like painting landscapes, painting. I have been doing a little bit of everything initially, and then gradually I saw that human figures, whether it is Indian mythological paintings, ethnic styles, like like people carrying water pitchers, people, the day-to-day activities of people in India, the motion, the action that is happening all around us quite attracts me. I, without understanding or without realizing that I am choosing what I'm choosing, I used to choose those pictures to
Okay.
draw. I used to take inspiration from the daily lives of people who work hard to earn their lives. So that's how I used to do without knowing initially. But then I discovered that that is the thing that is pulling me. I mean, I always get attracted to that kind of paintings rather than I choose the landscapes, etc.
Okay. That's great. But see,
Yeah,
at least
but
it's
not
not
that I
like,
don't like anything else. I do like other things as well, but that has been uh, a human figure, like whether it is a child's figure or a person's, I mean, adult's figure, whatever, something that has motion in it, something that has a story in it, always attracts me. So if even I draw a landscape, I would put a little life in it in form of like animals or figures. So that is something, I mean, that comes from my inside. I always like putting that. So that's how I discovered that that is the thing that I like.
that's great. So do you
Hmm.
also draw something twice with a different motion in that? Something you see live and then you just capture it twice with a different motion.
Captured that twice.
Something, suppose you're walking by and you see something passing
Mm-hmm.
by. So do you want to
Mm-hmm.
capture that twice in two different actions? Something, a child bending and then the same child being upstanding. Has it ever happened with you to capture the same thing twice?
Yeah, like I always keep my phone very handy while like when I go for an evening walk or something, like the workers that are coming back from their work, say we have a little park just beside our, like a few houses away from our house, and in that park the daily laborers, they come and sit and take rest. So I keep looking at them. I like the way they're, some one is lying down, one is having a smoke, and they're chatting. So that little action there, it like it attracts my I mean artistic senses, and I keep my phone handy, so I take their their postures in different from different angles, and I would like to capture them sometime in my canvas. So I keep taking people sitting there, and sometimes they're lying down, sometimes some of them are sitting in different positions. So mm, yeah, I have done that quite often.
That's great. And do you really have any comfort medium to draw and paint with, or do you not mind painting with any of them?
Well, I like to paint with oils. I'm very comfortable and very confident with oils, and I love to paint with charcoal. Also, I'm very confident, and I love the grains of charcoal. I love the feel in both these fields. I they give me the freedom to uh, you know uh, put my own style in, put my own strokes in, and I can blend where I don't need the edges, I mean don't want the edges.
Right.
And I can play with them. I don't have to copy them from one like photo that I have taken. I don't have to copy them as is. Like it gives me freedom to do my own things. So currently, I am trying to combine my two favorite mediums, which is charcoal and oils, and I have done quite a few works with them. Uh, uh, so so that's it. And then I do watercolor as well. But because maybe because I don't do watercolor very frequently, because I do charcoal and oils more frequently, or uh, yeah, more than watercolor. I feel that I can do much better in watercolor. I have the ideas, but I don't have the time to put them into paper, because I teach watercolor online courses, but there I have to be stuck with the with the level of the students. I cannot really explore my own things there.
Right.
So yeah, so that's why I do love watercolor as well, but then I don't get enough time to explore or to experiment with watercolors as much as I would want to.
Right. So, but then do
And
you
also,
have, sorry, go
sorry,
ahead.
yeah, I also quite love mixing mediums, like while sketching a figure. I often like to put a splash of watercolor or Inktense pencils and spray some water and give it a little mood, and then do sketch some figure on top of that, which gives it a lovely effect. I love playing with those.
Right. That's great. So, have you felt impatient sometime while doing with the oil paints, considering they take a long time to dry off?
Not really.
Not
Not
really.
really. It doesn't let me take rest until I see that something that I'm doing is going the right way, because I don't draw on a canvas. I go straight away with paint. So sometimes there are mistakes, but I mean, I get very impatient to finish it. I mean, I never get, yeah, maybe sometimes when I want to do more and the oils are not drying, sometimes yes, but then I'm not stuck with one thing. I have so many works I do together that if something is not has not dried yet, I just do the other one.
That's a great spirit to move on. Right. Yes. And
Yeah.
the last question I had for you was, how do you feel at this point in your career to be this ahead and this far?
Yes. So I tell me the question again.
I mean to say that how do you really feel by coming at this point, this ahead? This is what
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and this is what I have ahead of me planned. In that context,
Yes.
I mean.
I'm really very happy to come thus far, and I'm really happy with the confidence that I have gained. uh, I'm very happy that I have been able to come away. Like when we learn art, we normally copy from paintings. I'm very happy that I could I could just come away from just copying something, and I can create something on my own. I just need a figure to give me the measurements, or the I mean yeah, I just need a reference of a figure. That's it. The rest I can build up on that. I don't need really a photo to copy each and everything. So I'm quite happy with that. um, and I guess I hope, and I hope that I can go farther from here, and I hope that yeah, I can explore more versatility, and bring in more versatility in my work. And yeah.
That's lovely. So you sure certainly would get ahead and have whatever you have planned in your mind be fulfilled. So it was lovely having you
Mhm.
on, and thank you so much for doing this with me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Ananya. It was lovely to talk with you as well.
Same here. Thank you.